Okay, hello everyone, and thank you for joining on this another live stream today. So this is the 2nd of May, and this is on Sunday. Hold on, let me pop up my face. Alright, hello everyone, thank you for joining. Welcome back to my another live stream today. So let me get ready here, just real quick. So this is for the May now. We are in the May now, so we will be reviewing the monthly chart and also weekly chart to see overall market condition on these forex pairs and commodities and also indexes. And finally, we're gonna review the news, the fundamental news afterwards. So, all right, there we go. Okay. So now it's set. So, alright, thank you for joining everyone once again. So before starting here, just a quick disclaimer. This information is basically based on my own understanding experience. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk. So let me quickly say hi to everyone. Kareem, Asa, Brian, Nilton, Machias, and Melanie, Bestiani, and Mr. Alexander, and Sarah, Joel, Sorosh, Christopher, and Muhammad, and Jamie. Thank you for joining everyone. Good to see you. It's very nice to see you here. In Tokyo, it was a bit of a thunderstorm, and now it's fine. So looks like the weather is unstable in Tokyo. However, we try to see some trends in the forex market. So I'm expecting some trends and also some profits next week onwards. So let me start to cover the forex pairs first. So since again this is in the beginning of the month, we'll check the monthly chart first and also the weekly chart. So Euro USD monthly chart is flat at the moment. However, this is the Kumo's pointing up, Senko span A's pointing upwards, and Kijun Sen flat, but the price is above the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, Kumo. So this is bullish, and if you see the wave in this monthly chart, this is on the bullish wave. So in this super long term, we can expect the market goes bullish. So we might see more buying opportunities than selling opportunities on this particular pair. So that's the Euro USD. Quickly looking at the weekly chart, the price is above the Tenkan Kijun Sen, but Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span too close with the candles. So on the weekly basis, this is ranging. So we have to wait until the market goes up. Then Kijun Sen points up, Kumo points up, and look for the look for the buy chance in lower time frames. So let's move on to the Euro AUD. Yeah, thank you for joining everyone. Good to see you. I see more traders coming in at the moment. So let's see, on this Euro AUD monthly chart, the price is into the Kumo here. Kumo very tiny, very flat, thin, and also this Kijun Sen is also flat. Chikou span breakout happens. So this is at the reversing wave, and this looks to be going bearish. So in this long term, in this bigger scope, we might see more selling opportunities than buying opportunity on this Euro AUD, as my monthly chart is going down, and once the market breaks the Kumo, then it becomes a Sanyaku Gyakuten signal, and the price can continue to go down to the previous support level at this 1.3628. But that will be to be. It might happen this year or next year, but the scale is very big. But this is more of the downtrending side. So with that in mind, you have to look at the lower time frames. So let me cover monthly charts on these forex pairs today. So Euro Pound on the monthly chart is now exactly in the Kumo. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. Chikou span has been tracing the past candles, which is actually the nature of the Chikou span usually traces the past candles like this. So this is basically ranging. So in this monthly basis, we're not sure which way it's going. However, one thing is that there is a outside bar. There is an outside for the previous 2 months. And so if the May candle close in May will be up above the previous high of the April, then it might continue to go up this way. So we'll see if it's gonna be taking place or not. But that will be for the long term once again. And moving to Euro JPY, on the monthly chart basis, this is still flat. I mean, sorry, this is there's a Kumo breakout, and Kumo's going up, and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen points up, and Chikou span above the candles. So in the monthly chart, this is bullish. So we will be seeing more buying opportunities than selling opportunities the month of May. And Euro CAD on the monthly chart, this looks to be bearish, but price is exactly in the Kumo, and the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span below the candles, so this is more of the bearish side. So once we see the Kumo breakout exactly at this 1.4588 level, the market might continue to go down this way. And last month was a pin bar, and there's a long wick pointing upwards, and the price is exactly at a lower level. So this can be also the sign of reversal, and we can expect the market continue to go down for the month of May. Alright, hello Joel and Soros. Once again, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. Alright, Cloudy Leather and Jeff, Tam, CG. Thank you for joining. AJ, hi. Shanti and Dave, Mecca and Blackwater. Thank you for joining as well. Good to see you, everyone. So let's go to the next one, Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc monthly chart is now flat. Exactly flat because the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, and Chikou span is into the Kumo, and the price is exactly in the Kumo now. So on the monthly basis, we're not sure which way it's going. But also here we have the inside structure. The previous month, for the month March high and low are engulfing the April high and low. So this is an inside bar structure, and once it breaks, it tends to go towards that direction. So simply we have to wait for the breakout at either 1.0953 or above, or the 1.1151 level. It might break up or downwards. But overall structure is ranging, so this pair is not really a good one to be in, to be actively monitor in the month of May. So let's move on to some of the USD pairs. So USD JPY in the monthly chart, this is also flat. The Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span touching. So the price can go up and down, and we're not sure which way it's going. But one thing for sure is that once it breaks also the resistance line, because also this is an inside bar in the monthly, so once it breaks the resistance line of 111.03, then it might go up and can break the Kumo upwards this way. And if we have the Sanyaku Koten signal over here, then the market can go up continuously this way. But right now it's ranging, so this is just one of the scenarios. And for the market to break the Kumo, it takes a couple months for sure, because this is on the monthly chart basis and it's ranging. So to make the long story short, we have to either stay away on this pair in the month of May, or look at the lower time frames to capture the direction. So dollar Swiss franc this is more the bearish side, because the Kumo sloping down after the Kumo twist, it's been growing downwards, and the Kijun Sen flat but the price is below the Kijun Sen and it's about to break the Tenkan Sen and Chikou span below the candles. So this is more bearish side, so we can look for, we might have more selling opportunities than buying opportunities on the month of May on this particular pair. And let's see, this is obviously downtrending. This is USD CAD downtrending, the Kumo twisted bearish, and we have Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen did cross Chikou span break and then Kumo breakout. It happened in the month of January and it's been downtrending afterwards. So it looks like it's growing its bearishness because of this. If you look at the bodies of these 3 consecutive bearish candles, bodies are getting bigger and bigger after this doji candlestick. So this is gaining bearish strength right now. So the price is going down, but there was a pin bar back in 1st September in 2017. There was a pin bar, and also there was even the previous support from the 1st of May on the month of May back in 2015. So the market might be reacted by one of these support levels and retrace backwards. But because this is in a monthly chart basis, we have enough room to take a trade. If you just take this previous pin bar, this is at 1.2062 level, and in the pips wise, let me take this one. In the pips wise, still we have about 200 pips down. So yeah, next week or next week we might see some selling opportunity on this one. So we will be seeing more selling opportunities than buying opportunities on this particular pair, USD CAD. So let's move on to the next one, Pound USD. On the monthly chart, this is more of the bullish side because the Kumo twisted bullish and the price is about to break the Kumo. So we have the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, Gold Cross and Chikou span breakout, and once the Kumo breakout comes in the month of May or June, then it can grow upwards this way stably, and it looks like it's about to happen. This is now consolidating, so this is also another inside bar structure. If we can zoom in these most recent 3 candles, it's been engulfing by the candlestick of the February, and once it breaks, and this is a P wave also, this is in a P wave structure too, and once it breaks, it can go up continuously this way. So on this pair, we might be seeing more buying opportunities than selling opportunities for the month of May. So let's move on to another pound pair, which is Pound JPY. Pound JPY is bullish also. We have the Kumo twist, but this Kumo is a bit too tiny. It just twisted last month. Then this is like a newborn Kumo here, very too tiny. So this might not gonna be so trustable. And also the Kijun Sen up, Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above, but the price is exactly in the middle of the Kumo, where the Kumo is very thick like this. So when you see the price exactly in the Kumo, right, very thick, then it can retrace backwards anytime soon. So on this pair, Pound JPY for the month of May, we're not sure which way it's going. So basically, I would follow in lower time frames on the month of May and capture these trends. So Pound AUD on the monthly chart is flat. This is Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span touching, and the price is exactly in that Kumo, so we cannot see which way it's going. And Pound CAD is also flat right now. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span touching. So although we have the daily chart is nicely downtrending at the moment, it might be supported by the Kijun Sen or these recent supports, and it might turn upwards anytime soon. So this one too, we can follow the lower time frames like a daily chart or forward chart downtrend, but it might retrace backwards soon in the month of May. this is not a stable downtrend as per monthly basis. So pound Swiss franc is also ranging. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span touching. This is below the Kumo, and the market was resisted by this Kumo, Senko span A, on the month of April, but it doesn't mean that it keeps going down. It might go up and down, and we're not sure which way it's going because everything is flat. So in this one too, I would, in the forward chart, it's downtrending, but on the monthly basis, on the month of May, we're not sure which way it's going. So moving on to some of the AUD pairs. So AUD USD is about to break the Kumo in the monthly. Kumo twisted bullish, the Kijun Sen flat, but the price is above the Tenkan Sen, and Chikou span above the candles. So once we see the Kumo breakout upwards, which already happened in the month of April, and so if the month of May becomes bullish Kumo, bullish candlestick like this, then from June onwards it can go up along the way. So in that sense, we might see some buying opportunities on this particular pair. Once again, this is AUD USD on the monthly chart. So let's move on to the AUD CAD. This one monthly chart, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span touching, and the market has been retracing backwards. So in the short term, this is downtrending, but on the monthly basis, in the month of May, there is no direction. So moving on to AUD JPY, this is also flat. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen flat, Chikou span above the candles. So we have to wait until the Kumo breakout happens on the month of May, and after June onwards, the price can go up if it happens. But for now, this is still in the Kumo. I would wait for the Kumo breakout, and also I would wait for the inside bar breakout to be positively to be able to look for the buy chance for the whole month. But until it happens, it might retrace backwards. So for the month of May, I would say this is still in the range. So we have to look at the lower time frames to follow the trend direction. And the AUD Swiss franc is also flat. Kumo is very tiny, very flat, and the Kijun Sen flat also, Tenkan Sen flat, Chikou span touching. So we might also in this one too, after this Chikou span break, we might see the Kumo breakout too, but still this is ranging. This is also inside bar for the last 3 months, so the price can retrace backwards soon too. So in this one, we have to look at the lower time frames to follow the trend directions. So finally, covering these CAD pairs. So CAD JPY, this is also in the Kumo here. So, and Kumo hasn't twisted yet bullish. This is about to be twisted, but not yet. So it might retrace backwards anytime soon. In the short term, this is uptrending. So we have to follow this daily or forward chart uptrend in this particular pair. But for the monthly chart, it might retrace. For the month of May, sometime in the May, we might see retracement. And CAD Swiss franc is also flat. Yeah, this is exactly the range. The Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span touching, and the price looks to be resisted by this Senko span A. So although we have this Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen gold cross, this is not trustable. The market might still go down this way. So we have to look at the lower time frames too on this pair. And finally, covering this Swiss franc JPY. Swiss franc JPY looks to be bullish now because this one is different, because this one Kumo, both the Senko span BA up after the Kumo twist, and also Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen upwards, and Chikou span above the candles. So in this condition, we can expect the Kumo breakout happens on the month of May, and we might see the price goes up along the way. So in the month of May, Swiss franc JPY is a good one to look for the buy chance. So like this, sometimes I get the questions like, why do you even care about the monthly chart? And this is because I want to capture the monthly condition so that I can expect which way the market is tending to go in the month of May, and also in which direction you might have more opportunities. In this monthly direction is the key, and that's why I look at the monthly chart every time every month ends, and every weekends I look at the weekly chart, and every day ends I look at these daily charts. So let's move on to the commodity gold. So XAU USD gold on the monthly chart basis, this is too bullish because the price is still above the Kijun Sen, and the Kumo is bullish too. The Senko span B is up, Senko span A looks to be flat, but Senko span B is up, and the Tenkan Sen is flat, Kijun Sen flat, but Chikou span above the candles. So this is too bullish. So as long as the price is above the Kijun Sen, it can still go up this way. But since the month of August last year, it's been bearish, and it's coming down to the Kijun Sen, and in the month of March it was supported by the Kijun Sen, and in the month of April it becomes bullish. So this might be the turning point, this might be the retracement, pushback, and on the May onwards the price can go up this way. So in the month of May we might see more buying opportunities than selling opportunities on this particular gold. And let me touch on this oil, crude oil, WTI. On the monthly chart, this is too bullish because Kumo flat, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen flat, but the price itself is above the Kumo and Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen. But on this one, the market looks to be resisted at this price level of 66.12, and it's ranging. So to be safer, you want to wait for the resistance breakout, and afterwards look for buy. And we're not sure if it happens in the month of May or not. So better to stay away until it actually taking place. Okay, so let's move on to some indexes. So first of all, let me talk about Nikkei, and this is too bullish. You see the Kumo's bullish right now, and Kijun Sen flat, but the Tenkan Sen is up. So in the short term, this is too bullish. Chikou span above the candles, and this is bullish. But for the last 3 months, we had this engulfing inside bar. So the price can still be in a range within the range, and once it breaks the 3828, then it might continue to go up this way. This is also a P wave here, the structure. So let's go to the Dow Jones. Dow Jones is definitely an uptrend. Right now we have Kumo up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above the candles, and this is a nicely bullish trend. So in the month of May can be bullish also. And also Nasdaq too, no doubt this is bullish. It's about to break the previous pin bar resistance, so in the month of May still can be bullish. Yeah, these are all-time high, so it just goes until it stops. I mean, it just keep going like this. So S&P 500 too, this is also a nicely uptrending. And Euro stocks in the monthly chart is also uptrending too. The Kumo's up, Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen both moving up, and Chikou span above the candles. So it can break the resistance of 4052 in the month of May. There is no engulfing either, so this looks to be stable uptrend so far. And FTSE 100. So every time I place this a UK 100, there is no enough data in the back. So let me see if I can find other market to look at. This is the yeah, so let me take this one. Yeah, I think this one looks to be a bit better. So sorry, this is US 100. Let me take the UK 100 on from other resource. Let's see, let me see this one or this one. Yeah, this looks to be still, but this one has more data than the previous one. Yeah, I think this one's better. And this one's better too. I think this one's much better. This is the I think CFD. Yeah, so let me start to take this one. It will just replace from this so that we can have a nicer view here. So this is a FTSE 100 and this is a monthly chart once again. And the Kumo's flat right now. The Kijun Sen flat and Chikou span still below the candles. So although we have the uptrend, this is also in the Kumo, it might retrace backwards anytime soon. So we cannot be too positive to look for buy chance on the monthly basis. So we can have to look at the lower time frames to follow the uptrend if you wish to buy. But always make sure that there is a resistance by the Kumo, Senko span A, on the monthly chart. It's getting closer. And let's move on to CAC France. CAC France is very much uptrending. The Kumo's up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above the candles and broke the previous resistance level. So this is bullish. So in the month of May, we might be seeing some more buying opportunities than selling opportunity for this particular index. And let's move on to Nifty. Nifty chart has been retracing. It's been ranging for the last 2 months, but still the Kumo's up and Kijun Sen flat, but the Tenkan Sen is up and Chikou span above the candles, and this is bullish. So simply you wait for this inside bar breakout. So to be safer, you want to wait for the break of 15385 and look for buy chance. Right now this is in the flag and also Y wave in lower time frames. So this is still ranging right now. So let's move on to Hang Seng index. Hang Seng is also ranging. It's spiky market where there are wicks up and downwards, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen flat, and Chikou span touching the candles. So this is ranging. So and this is also inside bar structure. So it can go up and down within the range still. This is not the best timing to look for any buy or sell chances in the long term. It might retrace still. So let's go to the AU200. On this one too, we have a very short data. So let me check other as a nicer resource. Alright, let me see if this one is valid. Yeah, I think this one's much nicer, so I will replace it to this one. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is AU200 and the Kumo's bullish, Kijun Sen flat but Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above the candles, and this is bullish. There is a resistance level and this is 7204, so the price might retrace backwards, but in the month of May can be bullish because we have still room to take trade to bullish trend. So this is a nicely continuously bullish trend. And let's go to DAX index. DAX index on the monthly chart is also uptrending. So we have Kumo, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above the candles. In the month of April was a pin bar, and this is considered to be the reversal confirmation. So the price could be resisted at this 15501 and retrace backwards. But because the Kumo and Kijun Sen are going up, and Chikou span above the candles in the month of May, it can break and goes upwards still continuously. So to be safer, I will wait for the break of this resistance line and look for the buying opportunity afterwards if I wish to follow the long-term trend. Or you can still be in a trend in lower time frames and expect the breakout. So let's see, let me move on to some of other ones. Bank Nifty, since I know there are lots of traders from India, Bank Nifty right now is flat. It's retracing backwards but still bullish. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen Tenkan-sen flat, and Chikou span is getting closer to the candles, and for the last 2 months was retracement. And there is no direction. In the short term, this is downtrending, and this is not the best time to buy yet. So in the month of May, we have to be patient. And Hong Kong 50, let's see, yeah, this is also flat right now. It's been a fishbone. Yeah, as we saw on the Hansen index, this is the same. It's flat in ranging. Okay, so let me review the news next week, and we just go into the free discussion. So time flies, we're already into the May now. So in the month of May 3rd is Monday, and on Monday we have the retail sales report in Germany. So Euro can be affected on Monday, and also there is a ISM manufacturing PMI in the USD. So we have to watch out on the USD pair too. And also towards the end of the New York session, there is a USD chair speech can be affected. And moving on to Tuesday, May 4th in the morning in Asian time, there is a rate decision and AUD can be affected. And moving on to Wednesday, May 5th, there will be a New Zealand's unemployment rate report. So if you're taking trades on New Zealand, you have to be careful on Wednesday morning in Asian time. And also there is an ADP report, which is a very important news. So this is the highlight for next week, ADP. And also on Thursday, there is a monetary policy in Japan. So this can be affected by that also. If there's any big news, big change to these policies, then it can always affect the currency. So, and also there is a Euro retail sales, and then pound. We have another pound interest rate decision and monetary policy. So we have to watch out the news on pound too on the month of May and the 6th. And Friday, May 7th, we have another monetary policy statement in AUD. And also, of course, towards the end of the Friday, we have the non-farm payrolls in the US. So this is a big highlight for next week on Friday. And then in Canadian dollars, we have a couple of news here, unemployment rate. So it can be affected by that too. So next week we have lots of policy meetings, so we have to watch out on these pairs whenever it happens. And also the ADP report and also non-farm payrolls in the US are the keys. Okay, so that covers the whole markets. So let me come back to some comments for the next 20 minutes or so. So yeah, let me switch it to the some forex pairs. Yeah, it looks like Euro and pound. Pound has been ranging right now, so there is no trend on these pound pairs. And also Euro pairs has been quite quiet, but Canadian dollars and some of the USD pairs are trending. And Swiss franc has been always volatile. It just goes up and downwards. But because it's too spiky, I tend to avoid these Swiss franc pairs to take trades. I show the Swiss franc pairs, but these are my lower priorities. If I see, let's say, Euro USD and Euro Swiss franc to be trending, then I will pick the Euro USD to be on the trend. I will closer look at the Euro USD to take a trade. So let's see. Yeah, I do see many comments. Thank you for joining, everyone. Good to see you. Good to see Noel and Aditya, Prashant, and Mr. Fernandez. Thank you for joining. Kuan, Renilo, good to see you here. Yeah, leverage wise, I only use the 1 to 100, but I never go up to 100 leverage. Usually I take up to 25. I always risk 2% per trade. So in terms of leverage, it's about, again, it's lower than a 25 or 30 for sure. Hendra, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. And Jay, good to see you again. Thank you for joining. Kenley and PK, good to see you. Hello Marusan, thank you for joining here too. Good to see you again. Alright, tax rate in Japan is, it depends on which broker you take, but if you take the local Japanese brokers, then that will be 20%. Alright, Noba, thank you for joining. Alexandre, thank you for the reminder for the like button. So if you like the live stream today so far, please press a good button. And please subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do these live streams of videos every day on my YouTube channel. Hello Roy, thank you for joining. Good to see you here too. How about the Dutch AEX? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let me check that one. Yeah, let me just refer to. So simply I type AEX and it shows. Let's see. Oh, this is bullish nicely. The Kumo's up, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen up, and the Chikou span above the candles. Looks like in the month of April was ranging, it was doji candle, but this is still bullish continuously. So better wait for the range, doji candlestick breakout. I think this is all-time high, is it? There is a previous resistance level at this near 704.3. So it might reverse backwards on the month of May, since this is the previous resistance all the way back in 2000 in September. The market is at that level and we have doji. So if the month of May is bearish, then it might start to go down in June onwards. So that's the AEX index here, which is interesting to look at. Yeah, basically what I say is universal on among any market, whether it's a stock markets, indexes, commodities, or forex pairs, and also crypto too. It's universal because basically I capture which one is trending, which one is ranging by Ichimoku lines. So I can't wait to take trades on these stock markets indexes when I move to Dubai in June. Let me check the Bitcoin also. I know lots of traders are also interested in Bitcoin. So, but because there's not enough data on this Bitcoin on the monthly chart, this all I can say is bullish. Yeah, it's been bullish, and all I can say is it will be bullish in this case. But there is a very spiky doji candlestick in the month of April, and on the month of May has very less volume, less volatility on the month of May right now. So yeah, this doji candlestick, if this is in forex or other markets, then I would say that we have to wait for the break of the resistance, because now Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen flat, so the market might retrace backwards, and once the doji break, the doji of the April, which is at the support at the 46,919 can break downwards, then it can come backwards to Tenkan Sen or Kijun Sen. Is my view on this one. Hello Tahir, thank you for joining, and Nguyen, Nico, the Defender, good to see you. Danish, thank you for joining from UK, good to see you too. And Eric, thank you for joining, good to see you again. Muliana, good to see you too. Yeah, gold I have covered already, but let me see, for those who are newly joined on my live stream, gold looks to be still bullish because we have this Senko span B up, Senko span A flat, but Kumo's still thick enough, and this has been long, and the price is above this Kijun Sen, Chikou span above the candles, and it can go up this way continuously. Looks like the market has been supported by this Kijun Sen a couple of times in the past. So Kijun Sen bounce has been the pattern on this monthly chart. But once the Kijun Sen breakout happens, then it can drop downwards to the previous support or the Kumo. So in that case, no more buying opportunities. But still, I see the bullish opportunity. So that's my analysis on the gold. So in the lower time frames, we might see some uptrend that we can follow. Alright, Faiz, thank you for joining. H24, yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for joining from Italy. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Marison, for the reminder for the like button and also the link to the Ichimoku community. So there will be a Zoom cafe, Ichimoku Zoom cafe on the Ichimoku community after this live stream. So that's the monthly event where we get to see face to face. Let's see, Aditya says, Mr. K, to define time cycle, if the first node is V wave, the second one should be V wave too. It doesn't have to be. If the first one becomes V wave, then the next one can be I or V or N wave. But the lows or highs should be in the time cycle, in the same intervals. Let's see, I think Forex pairs, based on the monthly chart in Forex pair, I think the best one so far has been USD CAD. It's a nicely downtrending in monthly chart too, and lower time frames has been downtrending too. So just watch out on this resistance or support line at this 1.2076, but it can go down still. But other than that, there has been pretty much ranging on the monthly chart. AUD pair is about to break the Kumo on the monthly, like the AUD USD is about to be Sanyaku Koten signal, and also AUD CAD too, and AUD JPY is about to be Sanyaku Koten signal too in the monthly chart. But we're not sure if it happens in the month of May or not. It might happen in June. And CAD JPY too, about to break the Kumo. And also this one too, Swiss franc JPY, it's about to break the Kumo on the monthly chart. So yeah, at the Kumo breakout, it can go very fast. So you can expect more opportunities to take trades towards that direction. Fight says, we'll take more trades along with the one that you have now. Yeah, once I set the break-even line then I take another trade because I don't risk anymore. Okay, Jeff says you can also look at BNC for longer term Bitcoin chart. BNC, let's see. Let me briefly. Sorry, I'm not sure. I'm not really familiar with these cryptocurrencies. I'm only taking trades on these Forex pairs so far. So let me see. I only see these couple of. I think these are some of the stock markets ETF. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. All right. Brian says, "Hi Kay, why Dubai? Come back to the States. Things are getting better. The level of worker seems to be specific. Yeah. I want to visit US, of course, but so for now, I think it's good to go to Dubai. Yeah. Because of time zone and also some of the investment opportunities, and of course also tax reason, I think Dubai will be the best one to choose. Hello Anthony and Melinda, good to see you again. Thank you for joining. Oh, so that's BLX. All right, let me check the BLX. Yeah, I'm not really sure about these cryptocurrencies, so I'm sorry. I'm just I can just screen whatever these markets are. Oh, this looks to be the same as Bitcoin. We have the Doji candlestick in the month of April, and now it's the also another Doji. So Kumo, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen, Chikou span looks the same. So this is basically retracing now. Better to wait for the break at the previous resistance line. Let's see. H24 says maybe there's much of ranging because of investors being afraid of certain changes due to top levels of indexes and monetary policies unbalanced by COVID recovery funds. Could be true. It's a tendency of these Forex pairs is that whenever we have this big news coming out towards the end of the month, the market has less volatile or retrace backwards. And usually in the beginning of the month, we tend to see some more trends. So that's just a tendency of this financial cycle every month, but we'll see. Hello Kwan, thank you for joining. Eric says, K-sensei wanna gather loads of oil trucks in Dubai. Sure. Since so many are asking on crypto, I also want to ask about Ethereum and XRP. Yeah, let me quickly have a look at it. I know the name Ethereum. I think it's here. Yep, so this is bullish, and that's all I say. You know, as per Ichimoku, this is too bullish. This is unlikely in Forex pairs or indexes. So we better look at the lower time frames. Let me check the daily. Also stably bullish trend. Regardless of these some news, some fundamental news related to these cryptocurrencies, this is bullish. So all I say is I just follow the bullish trend along the way. Yeah, Kumo Senko span is bullish. Kijun-sen flat, but Tenkan-sen is up, Chikou above the candles, so we can expect the market goes up on the N wave. It might retrace backwards to the Kijun-sen because we have the Kijun-sen bounce a couple of times in the past, but overall this is bullish to me. And XRP, briefly, touching on the daily chart, this is more of the ranging. So let me check the weekly. And I look into the candles and there is no sign as to which way it's going. So coming back to daily chart, this is more of the uptrend because the Kumo's sloping up and Kijun Sen is up. Chikou span is still above the candles, so it can go up on the recent end wave and onwards like this way. Yeah. So for myself, I don't trade on the cryptos, and because crypto runs 24 hours, I'm still doubtful whether Ichimoku works or not. But one thing for sure is that, like I mentioned yesterday live stream, we can do the same. We can do the same like analysis on these Ichimoku 5 lines on cryptos and see how it works. If it works, then simply you use it, but if it doesn't work, then simply you don't use it. And also it depends on the time frames. Which time frame you take is also up to these cryptocurrencies too. Hello Ari, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. Okay, so it's about time to end the live session today. I will be ending this in about in a couple of minutes, since I will be switching to the Ichimoku members Zoom event afterwards. Anthony says, Sensei, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin USD are way more volatile. I can't imagine to find time cycles. Yeah, time cycles for cryptos, I'm not sure either. And I'm not sure if the Kihon Suchi numbers work in time cycles either on cryptos. Yeah, I think we better stick to these 5 lines of Ichimoku and do analysis on these cryptos. Danushka, thank you for joining. The gold, yeah, gold is bullish. Like I briefly mentioned just earlier, the gold looks to be bullish on the monthly basis. So we can still expect the market goes up, but once the Kijun Sen breaks, then no trade. Yeah, so whether the Kijun Sen breakout happens in month of May or June is a key. I think it still goes up this way continuously. Regarding the community live stream, will the Zoom link to be posted on the YouTube community tab, or there will be an email link? Oh, the Zoom event, the link for the YouTube live stream is on Discord announcement. So please come to Discord and click on the announcement on the left, and you will see the link to join the YouTube live stream. And also the Zoom, on the Zoom session, you will see 2 links to join. Crypto is too new for the most part. Yeah, monthly chart will be too large time frame for the cryptos, looks like. Yeah, we can use weekly or lower time frames for the cryptos. I agree with that. Marcella says, could you tell us what do you think about the USD Swiss franc? Let's see, USD Swiss franc. This is on the monthly chart basis, this is bearish. More of the bearish side because the Kumo sloping down. Price is below the Kumo Kijun Sen, Chikou span below the candles. So in the month of May, we might see bearish candlestick. Yep, you're welcome everyone. Fights, Blackwater, you're welcome. And Karim, you're welcome too. So I guess I will be ending the live stream for now. Yep, H24, you're welcome too. Yeah, thank you for joining everyone. I cannot cover all these questions, but hopefully I will review these comments after this live stream in Zoom Cafe ends. So I make sure to read all the comments on the chat and also all the comments on the comment box on the archive. And every time I read, I make sure to place the like buttons on these comments. So please feel free to comment on the YouTube archives, and that will be also interesting to see also. Sometimes I will pick these comments and talk about it on these live streams as well. So hopefully you have a great rest of your weekend and try to catch some new trends on next week. So for those who are public live viewers, please press the like button. And for those who are Ichimoku members, I will see you soon at the Zoom Cafe. So I will see you either soon or tomorrow. So stay gold everyone. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.